Hi, and welcome back to another Life According to Red Eagle thought of the day. It's pretty cool because some things just are, synchronicity just takes over, which is really cool. About an hour ago, I posted something that a friend shared online on Facebook that was the 20 sources of pain in the body that are directly linked to each specific emotional state. Now, this stuff goes pretty deep, but I'm going to just talk about it in general. My comment that I posted on it was, this is a great guide and should be first on your radar for causes of pain and energy blockages. However, please note that negative energy can also attach to the weakest part of the body that's caused by some type of trauma at any time during your life and can be carried over from a past life. Now, as a master of shadows and energy, it's one of my specialties in healing. So if you have any recurring pain or problems, contact me here, or you can email Lakesh, Lakesh 2012 at gmail.com for a consultation. Now, that's all fine and good, but it like I said, it aligned with everything that I was thinking about earlier today from my thought of the day, and that is our soul's post-traumatic stress disorder. It's real. We don't know how many, unless you look into your Akashic records, you just don't know how many lives you've lived. So imagine everything that you're bringing with you into this incarnation, along with everything that's generational and hereditary from your family that you've picked up along the way. Now, first of all of those things that are producing the post-traumatic stress disorder are thoughts that are created are false reality of fear and mindset of enslavement in some way, because it's all based in fear. Fear is opposite of love, because there's only two ways to be. You have the heart full of love, in which you encounter this reality, or it's all based in fear. And so I was thinking about that, and I said, well, now, why would we be based in that fear? And then I started thinking about our history, all of Earth's history. And I want you to understand something, that, the old saying is that he who wins the war writes the history books. It's not only that, it's a lot of things in Earth's history. Over 50% of it is false. Everything is educational guesses and philosophies and theologies and theories in which they're thinking. I recently read something that when they look at the age of the Mother Earth, that the carbon dating is wrong. It's not millions and millions, but it's hundreds of thousands, which, okay, that might not make a big difference to some people, but to me it does when you align everything with Hopi prophecy and the Mayans and everybody else. There's so much there. Sacred geometry, everything that I've studied, and all lines up, and it makes more sense to me. But anyway, and that leads me to the whole fear-based thing of what can be happening or what could be coming. And I'm here to tell you that all of this fear-mongering and everything else that's going on is everything to keep you in fear. World War III, not going to happen. Major earth changes, like, sea levels rising and Nibiru and meteorite strikes and all this other stuff. It's all bullshit. It's all everything they want you to keep in your mind that's a fear-based thing. Will there be earth changes? Oh yeah, I'm sure. Volcanoes, earthquakes, nothing more than what we've already experienced. I just don't feel it. And when I, meditate on it and speak with my guides and everything, I don't get it. It's sort of like, Y2K thing. about computers and how it's going to screw everything up. Yeah, it was a challenge, but everything switched over and there was no big deal. And so that's the way I see this change coming up. This is going to be completely energetic. It's all going to be consciousness. This is going to switch everything around. And it's going to take this generation to do it. And the reason we're here is to do it for the next 7 generations. We're planting seeds and intentions and mindsets and everything to move forward. So we got to get rid of the fear. So, like I say, this whole thing of whatever they want to talk about, you see it and you get consumed by it. Like I said, it could be Planet X, Nibiru, whatever you want to call it, it's going to come and destroy the Earth. That's all bullshit. Look, the Earth has never been destroyed. Has there been a pole shift? Yes. And guess what? Human life still exists because of those pole shifts. So, will there be loss of life? I'm sure there probably will be. But it's no different than, a 9.5 earthquake happening in Alaska. I think it was in the 60s or whatever it was. But it's not going to be global devastation bullshit. It's all fear-based stuff. It's just, they're all lies that they want to feed in and produce into the collective fear consciousness. It's just, whatever. I don't even worry about it. And here's another thing. Get rid of the news. Stop listening to that 15 minutes out of 2 hours that you watch on Fox News or CNN or whatever else. It's sort of like listening to ESPN. We're going into football season, and they're making all this speculations, and they do the same thing for who's going to win the Super Bowl and all this other stuff. They're paid to give their opinions, but they don't know jack shit. They really don't. So what I'm saying is, the more you get emotionally involved with news and all this other junk that's just flooding your mind and giving you fear and causing emotions that are negative, and you're attaching yourself to it, that's what you've carried over for one reason or another into the present. Now, with that being said, I have to say this as well. If you have lived a past life where you've experienced being in the way of a volcano or a tidal wave or an earthquake or something like that, or war, these are the types of things that cause that post-traumatic stress disorder in your soul, and it carries over. And like I said, these are specialties and things that I do in healing, and I can help you with that. But I'm not here to advertise. I'm here to tell you there's nothing to fear. So get rid of the media and all the bullshit. Do a little bit of meditation. Go out and have some fun. Do some exercise. Play with your kids. But don't get caught up in this stupid shit. Okay? That's my thought of the day. It's asinine. It really is. When you realize that you have stuff to be grateful for, and you only focus on the good stuff, the positive things, and realize that, you're going to, have some negative contrast come into your life, and you're going to have to deal with it. But guess what? My grandmother used to say, this too shall pass. And it does. So you don't focus on the bad stuff. You just focus on the good stuff that's happening in your life, the blessings that you have. And if you're in not such a good position right now, whether it be health or job or money or whatever else, just know it's not going to last. Everything in this world, in this reality that we have, works in waves, cycles, and things go up and they go down, and they go up and they go down. It's okay. It's life experience. Just know that the good stuff's coming too. It's all cool, So lighten up on yourself. And like I said, you got any kind of problems you need to take care of, you can always get a hold of me. I'll give you a consultation for free, and we'll go from there. Okay? So look, love you much. I'll catch you tomorrow. Thinking about taking Sundays off from this 90-day challenge. I don't know. But kind of like doing these for you guys, you know. And I just want to put it out there. I want stuff to fill your mind, things to think about other than the stuff I just warned you about. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to give you a challenge. And I'm serious about this. You're going to have to do some work on this. Cut out all news, whether it's internet, television, or print, for 30 days. You make that promise to yourself. Don't make it to me because I don't give a shit. But make that promise to yourself for 30 days. And I will guarantee you that if you stop doing that and make a list of 10 things that you're grateful for, and then add one thing for the remaining 29 days, that's your homework. You're going to be completely focused on something different. That you're going to be able, you're going to see the change. And if you don't see it in yourself, everybody around you is going to see it. So give it a shot. That's my challenge. That's my homework to you. I've done it. Made a big difference. So anyway, all right, I'm done. All right, so, you know, dare to dream. Catch you later.